Welcome to Pilates lessons. This is Nastya, and today I prepared for you a full body reformer class that is pretty basic but still more on a challenging side. So I would say that it's intermediate class. Also prenatal friendly. That means that we won't have any exercises in prone position. Uh, However, we will be in supine position for some time. So if you're pregnant and you're doing this class and you're not comfortable to stay longer on your back, then feel free to use the prop that you're using for your supine positions. From the props, I will use the box just because my reformer is high and I would need the box for the lunges. If you have low reformer, then you don't need anything. And we start with the footwork, and I suggest to put all springs that you have, so we are on heavy side. In case you know that you use less springs, do this. Just make sure that it's pretty challenging for you. Your headrest can be up and down. We go all the way down on the reformer. Shoulders against shoulder pads, head is on your headrest, arms along the body. And toes on the foot bar, heels together and lifted knees apart. We'll take a couple of inhales and exhales just to prepare for the class. So as you inhale, you try to push your hips to the sides and exhale through your mouth and just completely relax. Let's do two more. Make sure that you're comfortable in reformer. We have last one, big inhale. And exhale. So heels lifted and together, knees wide. Inhale, prepare. And as you exhale, you push the carriage away. Keep your heels together and lifted, and inhale, slowly return. So exhale as we open the carriage. Inhale as we slowly close it. Exhale to open. Inhale to close. And this couple of times probably made it clear if the spring choice is correct and you want to proceed with these springs. However, if it's too heavy, feel free to drop the lightest spring and see how you feel here. We're here for a while, yes, so make sure that you survive. And I'll also provide you with some layers, so there's always way to make it more challenging, but if you want, you can stay on the basic layer, which should be accessible for everyone. So we keep moving like this. Exhale as you open, inhale as you close. Let's just make it slightly more challenging. Open and then slow down as you close the carriage. So make it twice slower than before. Then as soon as you tap the stopper, you exhale and open. Inhale as you slowly return. We have just 5 more like this. Open. Inhale, slowly return, knees to the sides. And 3. And 2. Last one. With the next one, you keep the carriage all the way open. Keep heels together. Now close the carriage halfway in. All the way out, halfway in. All the way out. We start feeling the burn. And if you don't, then probably you need more springs. If you have all springs and you don't feel anything, don't worry. We are here for a while, as I mentioned before, and I will provide you with some layers to make it a bit heavier for your legs so we can work out really well and get all the benefits of today's class. Let's do 3 more and 2. With the last one, you stay halfway in the most uncomfortable position, and then you pulse, little pulses up and down, up and down. This should burn. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, to stop here, hold it like this. Now, can you drop your heels down without moving the carriage? And then lift your heels up without moving the carriage. Carriage stays still in only heels. You still keep them squeezed. So your knees slightly will go inward as you drop your heels and open as you lift your heels. We have just 4 and 3. How is it for warm up? My legs are pretty warm already. And last one. And then open the carriage and then close the carriage all the way in. Move your knees side to side. Make any adjustments that you need, and we place arches on the foot bar. Try to wrap your toes and heels above and under the foot bar like bird sits on the perch. And let's approximately hip distance apart in between your legs. We start same way. We exhale as we push the carriage out. Inhale as we bring the carriage in. Exhale as we push out. Inhale as we bring in. Let's do 8 reps. And same refinement here. If you want to work a little bit harder and to stay longer in eccentric phase, then slow down and resist to come back. Don't let spring tension return you to the stopper too fast. We'll have 4 and 3, 2, 1. Then we keep moving like this if you feel already challenged. But if not, can we lift your left leg up? It can be in tabletop. Then push the carriage out with just right leg and bend the knee, bring carriage in. The leg can stay in tabletop position. And we have 10 reps on each side. Or you can do less. You can do, for example, 3, 4, 7, and then place the other leg and keep moving with both legs. Do as many as you can with just one leg, still thinking about same refinements. Push all the way out, slow down on your way in. We have 4 and 3 and 2. With the last one, if you do one leg, then you straighten the leg, you switch sides. Right leg goes up in tabletop, and you keep moving using just left leg. All the way out, all the way in. We have altogether 10 reps, or as many reps as you can tolerate on this leg. We have 5 more to go. Slow down on your way in, just to bring more burn to your legs. For 3 and 2. All the way out and all the way in. Really well done. Move your knees side to side. Then heels on the foot bar, feet parallel. Flex your feet, toenails towards your face. And we take a little bit of break from the footwork so you can shuffle further away from your shoulder pads for the bridges. Let's press arms all the way down. Inhale to prepare and maybe make some space in between your lower back and the carriage. Then, as you exhale, press your lower back into the carriage, tuck your tailbone under, keep both knees looking up to the ceiling, and as slowly as you can, you press your hips all the way up, chest comes towards your chin. Here you inhale, expand your chest, and as you exhale, you slowly melt down, putting one vertebra at a time on the carriage. Super slowly articulating the spine. Inhale again. You make a little bit of space in between your lower back and the carriage. Exhale, start pressing your lower back into the carriage. Then tuck your tailbone under. Press your arms into the carriage, which will help you Go all the way up, inhale. And as you exhale, slowly descend. And we have 6 more bridges. You can move in your own pace. So it's approximately 6 more. You count for yourself. Maybe you want to stay longer in the top position. Here we try to synchronize it with breathing because it helps us. 4 more. Inhale to prepare, exhale, roll up. Inhale, expand rib cage. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, exhale, press your lower back. And 2. And the last one. And with that, we stay up. So the hips stay all the way up. And then we just drop hips halfway down and squeeze them all the way up. For 9 more. 8. Exhale and squeeze. 7. Use your arms. Press your triceps into the carriage and see how it helps you to get even higher in this position. Try not to open your knees as you go all the way up and try to keep carriage still, which is easy if you are using many springs. We'll do 3 and 2. The last challenge will be to stay all the way up and make little pulses even higher to the sky with our hips for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll all the way down super, super slowly. Relax, move your knees side to side. And then we continue with the footwork. We keep heels on the foot bar. And we do the same what we did before. We just push the carriage out and we bring the carriage in. And as you do this, you constantly try to flex your feet towards your face and find the pace that is working for you. We'll have 6 more on 2 legs. Then it's up to you. If you want to continue on 2 legs, you can do so. It will be 20 more reps. But then if you want to work harder, soon in just 3 reps, I will suggest you to do one-legged version. We have last one. Bring carriage in, lift your left leg up. You can keep tabletop. Bring the carriage out, bring the carriage in. Just the right leg is working. Think about your knee constantly looking up to the ceiling. For 7, I regret saying 10. It could be 5, and we would suffer less. And 4. Last 3. And 2. 1. Go all the way out. Stay halfway in. Little pulses just with one leg. I know it's cruel. You can add second leg if it's absolutely not manageable. We just have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push the carriage all the way out. Bring the carriage all the way in. Switch sides straight away. Push out. Bring in. Now your left foot is on the foot bar. You flex this foot. And you just move and breathe. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, open the carriage all the way out, go halfway in, little passes, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the carriage all the way out, bring the carriage all the way in, relax, move your knees side to side. Then, I suggest we grab the wooden frame, or you might not have wooden frame yet, metallic, whatever, the frame of the reformer. If it's not comfortable for your shoulders, you can grab the loop holders or shoulder pads. You just need to be stable in your upper body. Your shoulders and your shoulder blades are pressed into the carriage. Legs are in tabletop position, squeeze your knees together. As you inhale, you drop your knees to one side. As you drop them to one side, try to keep both shoulder blades on the carriage. Inhale, then start exhaling before you start bringing your lower back on the carriage. And then we do the other side. The intention here is to think about moving your back on the carriage rather than moving your legs up to the ceiling. This will help you to engage your core even more. With each move, you can go deeper, so you can imagine that your knees are getting heavier and you can stay longer in. And first you start exhaling, and only then you start bringing your lower back on the carriage. Inhale as you drop your knees. Exhale as you bring them back. And to make it slightly deeper, if you want to do this, you can drop your knees to the side. Stop here. Extend your top leg. Bend this top knee. And come back to the carriage. Same on the other side. Twist. Extend your top leg. Bring it in. Come back. Let's do one more time on each side. Twist, extend, bring back, return, twist, extend, bring back, and return. Then we will place toes on the foot bar, arms can go along the body again. Lift your heels up like you're standing on high heels, and imagine that you need to spread the weight on all 10 toes. So your little toes, they're also involved as much as your big toes. From here, you press the carriage all the way out, straighten your knees. Then drop your heels down, but keep your knees straight. Keep your knees straight as you lift your heels up, and then you bend your knees. Let's do it again. From bent knees, you push the carriage out, keep your heels lifted, straighten your knees. Don't bend them yet. Heels down, heels up, bend your knees. So this is your new movement. Carriage out, heels drop down, heels lift in, bend your knees. We have 7 more. Out, drop down, lift, bend and return. 6, drop, lift, come back. 5. As you do this, check if you keep your toes wide and you evenly spread the weight. Because we probably have intention to bring them closer together, yeah? Like in little fists. Try to avoid this. We'll do 4 more. Carriage out, heels down, heels up, bend your knees. And 3, carriage out, Okay, you got it. I lost the cue. Out, heels down, heels up, bend your knees. And two, drop, lift, bend, straighten, drop, lift. Then the last one, you straighten your legs, stay here, lifted heels now, just the heels, tendon stretch. We drop heels down as far as we can be slower here. Leave them up. Let's focus on range rather than speed here. So we drop and we lift, and we have 8. For me, it's easier to exhale when I lift my heels up. For you, it can be different pattern, which will work as well. So breathe however it's suitable for you. Just try to keep your feet parallel. My calves are on fire, but I'm struggling with you. Yeah, you can also do this because it's just 3 and 2. Last one, lift your heels up, then drop just one heel, bend the other knee. We are in running, but we stay here stable just to stretch the calves. Try to send that heel of straight leg even further under the foot bar. Then let's switch. And then lift both heels, bend your knees, and again shuffle your knees side to side. And from here, we can move through the side to the sitting position. Have a sip of water, and we're changing spring tension to one light spring. In my reformer, it's one yellow spring. That's the lightest one. And we will stay on the light spring for a while. It's going to be challenging. So if you want a bit easier version, it can be your medium spring. But it should be light. Anyways. From here, we sit on the carriage on our heels, facing forward, facing the foot bar, knees wide, and we sit on the heels. If this position is uncomfortable for your knees, you can always sit in cross-legged position. We'll do the front rowing series, but unilaterally. So you need just one strap. You can take short loop. And then we do the standard front rowing. So you try to sit with straight back, shoulders down, crown of your head is reaching up. Both fists are close to your chest, elbows narrow. We push our arms forward and we bring our arms in. Push forward, bring in. It's probably super light, but trust me, with reps, it will get not that light. But if you really need to work harder, you can put medium spring instead, if you're working harder with your arms. As we are moving unilaterally, we'll use our transverse abdominis, like core muscles, a lot to stabilize us. We'll have 3 more of just pushing forward and back. And then we add to this the full front rowing choreography. So we push our arms forward, stay here, arms in line with our eyes. Straight arms go down. Straight arms lift up. And then you circle your arms down. Bend your elbows, push arms forward in line with your eyes. Straight arms go down. Straight arms go up and above the head, and then you circle them down. And probably now you already understand what is the challenge of this unilateral work. You kind of want to twist towards the loaded arm, but you need to resist this and you need to keep moving, keep looking forward and keeping your chest facing forward. We have 3 more like this. So push forward, straight arms go down, Straight arms lift up. Straight arms circle down. Bend your elbows, push forward in line with your eyes. Straight arms go down. Straight arms up. Circle through the side. Last two. Straight arms down. Straight arms up. Circle your arms down. Last one. Bend. Push. Straight arms down. Straight arms up. Circle your arms down. From here, we are going to hug the tree, open your arms. We sit with straight back, we'll do more classical version. So we hug the tree, bring your fingertips closer together, keep a lot of space like it's big tree, and then open. Your elbows and hands are in line with your shoulders in the same level. Don't bring them down. Yeah, keep them up. I feel my loaded arm. If you still don't, then probably you need to use this heavier spring, so it will be medium, I would say. Inhale as you open your arms, exhale as you bring your fingertips together. We have 4 and 3, 2, last one, and bring your arms down. We're going to do the arm circles now. Straight arms. Readjust the body so chest is facing forward. We lift straight arms up and we circle arms down. Here we have even more desire to twist slightly towards the loaded arm, but we keep looking forward. We keep this straight back. For this, we use our breathing. When we exhale, we engage the core. It helps us to stay straight. We have just 4 more circles in this direction, then we switch the direction. And 3, and 2, and 1. And then we switch direction. So through the side, we reach arms up, and then we lower arms down. Through the sides, we go up. Keep your shoulders down, keep your neck long. Up and down, just for 6, 5, 4. If you hear this sound, it's just my whole body reformer. Need some oil. 2, and last one. Good. You can hang this strap. Feel free to use any movement to relax a bit, and then we are going to stand on the same side. So the arm that was loaded, go to the same side so we know where we are. I'm going to stand on my box because I have high reformer. If you have lower reformer, you can stay on the floor for the lunges. So I place my foot, outside foot. For me, it's left side. I was working on my left arm, so it's left leg is approximately in the attachment of the springs. And inside foot is heel against the shoulder pad. My hands can be anywhere. They can even hold the foot bar. Just keep in mind that this is light spring tension. So first couple of moves, you do really carefully. You bend your front knee. Knee looks forward. We go into lunge. You can hinge forward. Inhale as you sit. Try to straighten your back knee as much as you can. Then as you exhale, you press your foot into the floor and you stand up in the vertical position. Inhale as you go into lunge and you hinge forward. Exhale as you lift up. Inhale, lunge. This lighter spring means that we work more on the front leg because nothing supports us, not much supports us on our way up. So it's just the strength that's coming from this leg. We have 8 more lunges. 7. 6. 5. 4. Inhale to go down, exhale to lift up. Just 2 more. With the last one, go all the way down, stay there. You can grab your foot bar and then you lift your front heel up, you lower this hip down. If you don't need to hold your foot bar, I need for the balance, then don't, yeah? We have just 5, heel lifts, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower your hip down, come all the way up, shake it out if you need. Now we're going to combine this with the heel lift. If you don't want to lift your heel, just do normal lunges. We have 8 more lunges. Oh, let me shake it out. 8 more lunges with the heel lift. So we lunge. As we are down, we stop, we lift the heel up, we lower hip down, we press all the way up. Just 7 more and then this leg is done for now. Lift up, lower down, press up. Let's do 6. At any point, feel free to grab the foot bar. It's here for your balance and support. We have just 4 more. Lunge, lift the heel, lower the heel, go up. And 3, lift, lower, go up. Last 2, lift, lower, go up. Last one. Oh, and then you can relax, you can drop your knee and just stretch this leg out, go into split. From here, come back to the carriage. We are going to do the same, just on the other side, starting with the arm. So the opposite arm is grabbing the loop, short or long, whichever you used before. If you change your spring tension, change it back to your arm spring tension. Maybe it was heavier or lighter. In this case, heavier is harder, lighter spring is easier, but for legs, lighter spring was easier. We start with just pushing forward. Punch in line with your eyes and then bring your fists back. So super straight body alignment. Head is reaching up to the ceiling and we just push forward in line with the eyes and then we bring elbows back into the chest. Just another 5 and 4. At any point, if you feel that sitting like this is not good, you can sit in any other comfortable position with straight back. Last 2. Then we add here the front rowing. So push forward, straight arms go down. Straight arms lift up and you circle your arms down. Bend your elbows, push forward. Straight arms go down. Straight arms lift up. You circle your arm down. Bend elbows, push. Straight arms down. Straight arms up. Circle arms down. Let's have 4. And 3. Push forward. Straight arms down. Straight arms up. Circle your arms. 3. Straight arms down. Up. Circle to the sides. 2. If at any point you feel that my counting is not correct, it might be the true. So send me your feedback and comments. I'll unfortunately I'll ignore it just because too much is happening in my head and in my cues to keep count of breathing. But approximately, yeah, we've done even amount. Okay, now we are going to hug the tree with straight back. So open your arms as wide as you can. Inhale, exhale, hug the huge tree. Inhale to open, exhale to hug. Somehow, this side feels heavier, and I don't know why. So we have just 4 more hug the tree moves. And 3, 2, 1. From here, lower your arms, arm circles. Start with lifting arms up, and then you circle arms through the sides all the way down. Inhale as you reach up, and then you circle. Lift and circle. Whenever it's heavy, you can be a bit faster, but when it's easy and springs are bringing you back, try to resist this so you're a bit longer under load and you enjoy this exercise even more. And again, the idea in our head is to keep our chest facing all the way forward without twisting and leaning towards the loaded side. Last 2. Last one, we are switching the direction. So arms down, then we leave them through the sides all the way up, and then we circle arms down. We lift arms up through the sides and we circle them down. And just 6 more. Up and circle them down. Definitely this lightest spring doesn't feel light anymore. 5 and 4. Last 3 and 2. And the last one finally. And then we can relax and hang this strap. Same side, we are going there on the floor to do the lunges. If you use the box like I do, then you need to move the box. Once ready, we step with outside foot on the floor or on the box. Inside foot is against shoulder pad for the lunges. We did 12 lunges. I was counting with a hinge. So as you go down into the lunge, back knee is straight, you hinge forward, and then you press your foot like you want to bring it through the floor. Inhale as you lunge. Exhale as you return. If it's too much for you and you need a little bit more support from the reformer, you can put heavier springs, so it will be medium. Or if you feel a bit unbalanced, here's the foot bar. Yeah, you can always grab it and use it as long as you can, then just lift up. So for the hardest part, when you kind of push from the bottom position to the top position, you can kind of use the support of the foot bar. That's okay, but try to use it as least as possible. We have 5 more lunges. Inhale as you go as deep as you can. Exhale, press up. And 4, 3, 2, With the last one, we stay down. You can grab the foot bar. We lift the heel up and lower down, up and down just for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up, shake it out if you need. Now 8 reps combining these two. So we go into the lunge, we lift the heel up, we lower heel down, we lift our body up. Go down and slightly hinge, lift the heel, lower the heel, push up. Just 6 more. Down, lift your heel, lower your heel, go up. 4, up, down. 3, and 2. Last one. And let's drop the knee down and stretch it out. Just enjoy. It might be too light, yeah, and you probably go all the way there into split. So control the range, whatever is comfortable for you. Then we continue working with legs, but this time we do side splits. And I want to focus on inner thighs. So for this, we need to keep this super light spring. But if you need a bit more support, then probably go for the medium spring. It can be blue or green on your reformer. I bring the foot bar actually all the way down. We don't need it. If you use platform extender, you can use this platform extender. Then you step behind the reformer. First, you step on the platform that doesn't move with your foot, facing any side you want, facing your computer, most probably. Then the other foot comes close to the edge of the carriage, to the springs, at least for the beginning. So we can try if this spring tension works good. We open our legs out as wide as we can, maybe not super wide for the beginning, and then as we exhale, we bring them together. Couple of first moves is your test drive of the spring in the position of your legs. If it's easy and you're on light spring, then step further away from springs so your legs are in a wider position and you feel your inner thighs more. Inhale as you open, start exhaling before you bring your legs in. We'll have 6 more splits. And 5. 4. I need to breathe heavily because it's hard. 2. And the last one. Good. Then from here we step on the platform. We carefully bring hands on the carriage. Knees will be on the carriage, toes against the platform that you have. And your elbows are on the carriage and fists on the headrest. So you're in this position. You inhale just to prepare. And then as you exhale, you lift your knees up so they hover and hold them as long as you exhale. Then as you inhale, you drop your knees down. Exhale as you lift your knees up. Inhale as you drop your knees down. We have 6 more like this. And 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. On this one, you keep your knees lifted. Can you glide the carriage forward so you're in plank? Bring the carriage in, drop your knees down. And again, if this is too heavy, just put the heavier spring, which will be more supportive. So let's go. Knees up, glide the carriage forward. Bend your knees to bring carriage in, drop your knees down. Lift your knees, glide the carriage, bring it in, Drop your knees. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and the last one. And then you can go into child's pose, so find your way out of this position and do whatever needs to be done to avoid any head rush or something. We just finished. It will be the last hard exercise with side splits facing the other side. So face away from the camera. Remember that first you stand with your foot on the platform that doesn't move, because keep in mind we have a really, really light spring. And then you already understand how this spring tension works for side splits. So let's go straight away out and in. Inhale as you open springs. Exhale as you bring your legs closer together. We just have 8 more, and then we are done. Inhale as you open. Exhale, bring legs together. And 6. Inhale to open. Exhale to bring back. Last 4. And 3. 2. And the last one. And then carefully step off the platform. Shake it out. Bring back the foot bar in the top position and place one heavy spring for the final exercise for the mermaid. I'll start facing you. So we bring legs in Z-sit, foot against the inside of my back leg. Legs are towards the end of the reformer. Then your hand is on the foot bar. Bring your shoulder down, and then as you inhale, you side bend, you open the carriage. Exhale, you return, place your hand on the headrest and go to the opposite direction. Inhale to stretch. Exhale to return. Inhale to push and side bend. Exhale to come back to the opposite side. Let's have 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to side bend to the opposite. Exhale to come back. Last one here. And to the opposite side. Then you can twist your chest to the foot bar. Grab the outside of the foot bar with both hands. Your top glute will reach up. You push the carriage out. You go as low as you can. Then you look up. Keep your elbows straight to park the carriage to come to extension. Inhale here. Let's exhale as you push the carriage out. And inhale as you bring carriage in. Try to open your shoulders. Shine through your collarbones. Look up. We have 3 more moves like this. And 2. Last one. And then from here, just flip to the other side. Take your time to get into this position. Might be tricky. So we do the mermaid. Side bend as you inhale. Exhale As you come back, hand is on headrest, you go to the opposite direction. Inhale to the foot bar. Exhale to vertical. The opposite. And 3. Inhale, side bend, exhale to come back. Last 2. And then last 1. And from here you twist to the foot bar. For the last stretch, you push the carriage out as you inhale. Now let's exhale here. Yeah, that's what we decided on the previous side. And inhale as you park the carriage and come into extension. If different breathing pattern is better for you, I encourage you to do it your way. Just when we inhale in this extension, we are able to expand the rib cage even more. Let's do just 2 more. In return. And the last one. And park the carriage. From here, just sit comfortably, have some water, and thank you very much for joining this class. It was not easy, it was somewhere like on the medium hard, I would say, maybe just for me. And I hope that I see you in my next video. So thank you and bye bye.